approach.
Aye, sir.
15 knots, torpedo on the way, make it active. Yep, he detected it. There's my surprise. Good morning everyone, welcome back to Cold Waters. I'm Captain Numpty and here's me boat. We're in the USS Skipjack tonight. Well, I say tonight. What time is the engagement? Let me see. It might be morning. I guess it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so that's kind of both. That doesn't really help. Let's go ahead and get stuck in.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 272.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Now, as is my usual, I'm going to try not to talk over the crew. And we are at a, well, I guess bandit unknown, or bogey unknown. We're at a skipjack. And around us, or in front of us, probably, are a number of contacts. We just don't know what they are. We don't know how many there are either. Now, I'm not expecting this to be a particularly easy fight. I'm in a skipjack, and I've set the game up to give me diesel electric boats. Now, some of these might be
200 feet.
whiskies, some of them might be kilos, and I have a number of them. Let's just call it a wolf pack. I think the number's between 3 and 7.
4, 5 feet, dive high.
Well, first things first, I'm heading to the surface, well, not surface, I'm heading to periscope depth, though I may end up breaching the surface, possibly not. I'm going to just give a quick sensor sweep on the surface to make sure that anything, if I can detect,
Up to go.
is a ship. And yes, we did break the surface. What have we got? We have one contact to the northwest. We'll identify that in a second. Okay. I don't know quite what that is. Let me see. Well, it's a cargo ship of some sort. Okay, let's not worry about that too much then.
Down to go.
Right, let's go ahead. So, there was a sonar contact 272.
Room, ready.
Going to go ahead and run at 270, and let's get my
Helm
depth
right
down,
270. Helm I.
which we're already doing. I don't particularly want to make any noise, so I'm not going to, like, you know, crash dive at this point. But
Passing 100 feet.
just my headset there. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Yeah, a lot could go wrong. An awful lot. I think between 3 and 7 bad guys. That's a lot.
Passing 200 feet.
All it will take is just one to get a torpedo close enough to me, and I'm a goner. On the other hand, as a target-rich environment,
Helm, steady course.
it's a target-rich environment for me.
Passing 300 feet.
Go ahead and tell it we want to hit 700 feet depth. Yeah, it's a target-rich environment for me because anything.
Depth 700 feet, dive high.
Anything.
Torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Anything submerged is fair game. Well, actually, that might not be the case because we might run into a whale. So I'm going to run west. I'm going to use some accelerate time and see
Dive at 700 feet, dive high.
what happens. So to avoid this being an excessively long video, I'm going to go ahead and pause until we have something interesting that happens. So I'll be right back before you even can tell.
Designated Sierra 2.
Okay, crew hadn't even finished speaking and I was unpausing. Wow, this thing might be real close. As the sensors get a better read on it, let's just see if we can determine what this is. Oh, just bang the mic. Don't mean to do that. Let me see. What do we think this is? Oh, that looks like a kilo. That's not a great place to start with. Is there anything else it might be? It might be a tango. No, I think it's definitely a kilo.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified
Okay.
as submerged submarine.
Let's go ahead and get my
Come
my
left
side-on
2,
aspect
2,
to
3,
it.
4. Helm aye.
He's reckoned to be close. That's he's somewhere up there. That's really not good. If he is that close, 1,500 yards or 1,300 yards, yeah. I mean, I guess I can take him out. Can you hear me? No. Wow. Well, that's good. He doesn't have a clue that I'm here, and I'm very happy for that because I'm about to make his afternoon as morning. Okay.
Con, helm, steady course.
Should be able to see him. There he is. Look at that. Oh, he's cavitating. Not really sure what to do at this point. I think
Con
actually
sonar, Sierra 2 is
Passing 700 feet.
it's cavitating again, but that doesn't necessarily mean he can detect me. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to reduce my depth. I'm going to get onto about the 200 feet point, and I'm going
Come
to turn
right
towards
2,
him.
3, 2, 7. Helm aye.
I can fire a torpedo. What does this guy have? No, I don't think he does. Wire guided. Okay, he does. They're wire guided. That's very bad news.
Passing 600 feet.
Yeah, I don't like this. Because if I can't detect anything else, they may also be kilos. Still, if I can get on his 6, I
Passing
can
500 feet.
drop a torpedo on him. Now, the downside is that everything else is gonna know
Come
that I'm
right
here
2,
and
3,
where I
4,
am.
3. Helm aye.
Passing 400 feet.
Put my depth.
150 feet. Dive
Put my
by.
depth to 150. I'm coming around on his tail, which is nice. Although he's diving, which is less nice. But okay.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Very distinctive shape of the kilo class there. It's sort of it doesn't have a fin that sticks up at the back. It sticks down. I'm sure I read what the reason was for that. I don't know what the reason is, but it's a very distinctive looking boat. Yeah, look at this, and it's a very purposeful looking machine as well. They're quiet. I mean, I dare say it's to. I don't know actually.
Con, helm, steady course.
I don't know that they put the sonar on the downwards pointing. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and steer a little bit north-northeast. So, he's actually, he's diving. So, he's maybe 300 feet.
Passing 200 feet.
Bearing is 018. Let's get my direction to something like 025. Go. And my depth is pretty much matching. Yeah, okay. So I'm not quite the perfect spot on this 6. Close enough. Okay, he's reducing his depth now. That's he's probably trying to sniff me out. I think I'm going to switch to this view here. Okay, can you feel the tension? Because I can. Go past. So, very dramatic angle here. He's leveling off again. Alright. So we know that there's more than one, and where is everybody else? And when I fire upon this guy, as I'm going to, they're all going to know where the heck I am, and that's really not what I want. But I don't think there's much I can do about it. Yes, we'll try and match his depth. He's about 150 feet right now. That view helps a little bit. I don't use accelerate time because if I do that, what's going to happen is I might miss something that could be really
Passing
important.
200 feet.
Let's keep my sonar screen on. As soon as that goes to -50 on the decibels he gets from me, we're in his baffles. So we'll give it a few seconds longer and then we'll launch. Probably launch. Don't want to cut the wire. I've got to keep the wiring. I was going to say launch, make the torpedo active. But that might not be... No, I need to keep the wire connected, basically. I overshot my depth, sadly. But it's a little deeper than me. I don't think it matters that much. I'm a little harder to track on close to the surface, so I'm going to just keep it like this. This is completely fine. Everything's fine. No issues here. Right, we're in his baffles now. So, when I'm ready, we'll drop a torpedo at him. But right now, I'm going to give this just a little longer, because he's going to detect me as soon as I launch. I'm pretty certain he's going to detect me as soon as I launch. I'm going to assume he's going to detect me as soon as I launch. There we go. This coffee is good. He's doing 11 knots. Kind of quick for a diesel electric. I think I know why. As I told them to do 12 knots, I think. He's slower than me. He can run deeper. I think he's got quite a bit less crew, and I think he's a more massive submarine as well. Let's take a look at this. What have I got here? Yeah, he's slightly bigger than me. Nearly half the crew. Wow, half the number of souls. And he's quite a bit quieter. There's no wonder I can't see his chums. Okay, we're getting close to being in his direct 6 o'clock position. 6 o'clock so named because a clock face with 12 o'clock in the direction he is currently facing. And so 3 o'clock is his right hand side. He's turning towards me. That's not good. 3 o'clock is his right hand side. And 6 o'clock is his direct aft, his direct stern. Okay. He is turning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and head north. I'm close enough that it's a pretty short run for the torpedo to make. This way I'll have a better chance of staying in his baffles, I think. Okay, we're now running north. I think it's getting close to the time I want to launch. It's like a nice clean run. He's gradually slipping aft, which means I'm going to be more and more in a 6 o'clock, but he is turning towards me. As he turns towards me, so his microphones are going to be more sensitive to the noise that I'm making, and I am making noise. Make no bones about it. ...2,000 yards away. I think I'm going to take the shot. Right, first things first, let's get the submarine diving. Let's go ahead and launch. Don't want to watch this. I kind of do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and launch, and then I'm going to immediately put my speed to 15 knots and make it active. Launch.
Aye, sir.
15 knots, torpedo on the way, make it active. Yep, he detected me. There's my surprise.
Make turns for 20.
Right.
Make turns.
Those things can be wire guided.
5 knots.
So,
Maneuvering aye.
Con, fire
oh
control.
come
weapon
on,
countermeasure
lock on him. Right, I'm gonna head east.
right 2.
Try
0,
and get
9,
below.
1. Helm I.
Con sonar, new contact bearing. 2,
Try and get below
7.
these
Passing 300
torpedoes.
feet.
Come on, torpedo. Guide on him, you wretched thing. Told the
Con
world where I
sonar,
am.
lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 2, 7.
Con, helm, steady course.
Come on. There's one torpedo. There's a contact right behind me as well. Go ahead and... there's a...
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Thank you. Turn and guide on it. Stop messing me around.
Passing 400 feet.
Yes, I get it. It's a noisemaker. Deal with it.
Con, fire
Thank
control,
you.
weapon acquired.
Okay. Right, so I'm hoping to drop beneath these torpedoes before they go active and they won't detect me. Now, if they circle, I'm in big trouble.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Come
bearing
on.
0, 7, 4.
Come on, you're fine. You're fine, lad.
Con,
Passing
Got him.
500 feet.
Make turns for 30 knots.
The
Maneuvering
whole world is going to hear me, but that's okay. I don't want to take out this trawler,
Passing
this
600 feet.
merchant ship.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Depth,
Passing
depth, depth.
700 feet.
Making the boat ultra silent, ultra quiet even. I'm going to turn and I'm going to head north. And there's a risk that these torpedoes are going to circle, but they might just be about to become my best friends by engaging
Con
with.
sonar, regained contact on. Master 1, bearing 2, 7, 5.
By engaging with anything that they detect. Okay, how close is this this merchant ship? I mean, at least he's sinking it, not me.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Don't know what it's. What his range is. Okay. Looks like these torpedoes are now out of detection range,
Come
for
left
sensor
2,
detection
0,
range. So
0, 0. Helm I.
go ahead and crank it north. That felt very risky, and it felt amazingly satisfying that we took care of target number 1. Okay, so 2 to 6 left, I think. Time for another swig of coffee, I think. I'm glad he didn't wireguard those to me. So what I did there was, as soon as he launched at me, I was already diving. I wanted to turn towards him. Now, why wasn't I turning towards him anyway? Well, the reason being is he may have made them live immediately. Guess, you know, it was a risky strategy, whatever I do, but then I'm right up his... I'm right on it, hanging onto his
Con,
shorts.
helm, steady course.
Okay, these 2 torpedoes are going to drift away, and in fact the northernmost one has detected something. Look at that. He's about to hunt another Soviet submarine, so we have just made a big problem for that enemy submarine. I'm going to take myself out of ultra quiet mode, let that torpedo reload. Let's watch the boom boom camera. Oh, it's on the surface, whatever it is. Gonna get my depth back up to 150,
0 feet, dive by.
and whatever this thing's tracking is not detected yet by my sonar. It's getting closer. I'm guessing it's a whiskey because it hasn't dropped a noisemaker.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 2, 8,
Or whatever it
4.
is,
Contact breaking up.
it's an X. I don't think I can... No, I can't tell what that is. I mean, it's a Romeo or a whiskey. And I don't know my boats well enough to recognize what it is. It's okay. So that's 2 down.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Excuse me, back
Rig
to
ship for ultra quiet.
ultra quiet mode. Okay, 2 down, so an unknown number left. I'm going to accelerate time for a little bit. We may have to use our active sonar. Oh, that freighter is jolly close. Oh, look at that. This torpedo spotted something else as well. Hey. That is very amusing. I didn't take this into account. I wasn't going to assume that this would happen, but fantastic if it does. Look at that.
Con, sonar, new contact.
Con, dive at 150 feet, dive I.
So Sierra 4, I can't tell where Sierra 4 is, but was it just taken care of? I
Con,
mean,
sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Sierra 3 was a Romeo. I don't know what Sierra 4 was, though, and I can't see it anymore. Right, I'm gonna just check periscope depth again. Maybe if one of these submarines is snorkeling on the surface, I might detect it. Let's go ahead and periscope depth. I'm gonna turn west. Let's see what we can find. I think I've taken out 3. That might have been a whale, though. I hope not. I have Greenpeace on my case. So we'll tell it to navigate me that way.
270.
I'm going to accelerate time again. I know it's very dangerous to do this, but I don't want this battle to take a long, long time. So accelerate time. Got me heading west.
Dive at 45 feet, dive I.
Okay.
Raise the radar mast.
Sensor sweep. Oh, radar 5. It's a trawler. Okay. I hope that would be something else, but oh well, never mind.
Lower the radar mast.
Well, that tells me that Sierra 4 might have been the only other bad guy, because we've then got a radar 5 or Romeo 5. So...
Con, sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
So, okay. 2 Romeos and a Kilo. Is there anything else? I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to keep exploring the map, and if something interesting happens, I'll be back. Well, I'm back, and I got nothing. So I'm going to go switch to active sonar. I don't think there's anything left, but I maybe left it long enough
Con, sonar, switching to active search.
that it might not ping me back. But yeah, if there's anything left, I'd like to know where it is. And I don't think anything. Nothing. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and
Sonar, switching to passive search.
see if we've actually concluded the battle. We fired 1 torpedo and we sank 3 boats. I think that's a pretty good kill. Oh, vessels nearby. Okay, well, there you go. There is something nearby. We just don't know where it is. But I think so far, the ratio of, you know, 1 torpedo for 3 kills is pretty good.
310, helm I.
I was so thinking we'd completed it. Right, I'm going to trundle around
Con, helm, steady course.
for a little bit. There's all this noise around me, so it's entirely possible I just can't detect whatever else is out there. And it's probably a Kilo, or maybe a Tango, because those things are quiet. Alright, let's go ahead and give it another ping.
Con, sonar, switching to active search.
Nothing.
Con, sonar, switching to passive search.
If I were the enemy captain, I'd be thinking, yeah, he's trying to flush
Helm
me
left
out.
2, 2, 3, 5, helm I.
And I wouldn't fall for it. Maybe.
Make turns for 1. Make turns for 1, 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
I'm going to do a bit of sprint and drift.
Make turns for 2, 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Passing 400 feet.
Okay, that's the sprint section. Let's
On helm, steady course.
accelerate time for a little bit. I get myself out to about here, I think. Okay, what else is left? Okay.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Get back off the
Make
jungle
turns
juice.
for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Gonna head up to periscope depth.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And let's go active whilst we ascend.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
F4 up. Still nothing. I don't know if I can flush him out this way. And there may be more than one.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Yeah, I'm going to call this one. It was exciting when we got 3 kills for 1 torpedo, but I don't think I want to extend this any further. I'm going to go ahead and draw a line under today's video. I am very happy with how well things panned out. I don't expect to repeat this anytime soon, but you never know. There's a Battlestar Galactica episode called Starbuck. Starbuck takes on all 8 or all 7 or something along those lines. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have, you know what to do. If you haven't, you also know what to do. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.